Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a running stitch that's good to use if you needed to repair, like maybe you were trying to hem up your pants. So I've got my needle, my thread like usual. I've already knotted it, so we don't have to do that again. I've actually double knotted it to make sure it doesn't go through the fabric. So a running stitch is a stitch that kind of looks like, I'm going to draw it first. It looks like it's got gaps between it. So that'd be like this. Okay. And if it helps you, you can go ahead and draw your lines on there to help you make sure that you're getting it where it needs to go. So I'm going to start mine in the back of my fabric. Remember, I don't want to see my knot. I'm going to come up right there where my mark is. And then I'm going to go right back down at the end of that mark. That's my first stitch. And your stitches should be about the same length apart that they are long, if that makes sense. So if I was going to do a long stitch like this one, that first one's not very long. Got caught there. So if my stitch is this long, the space between this stitch and the next one should be about that same length. So I'm going to go up. And it's easier if I hold it, the fabric, with my other hand kind of like this. And right back down. Now if you got this down pretty good, you could probably do a variation of the running stitch. So you're still creating gaps between each stitch, but it goes a little bit faster. Let me show you. Okay, so this is regular way. So you've got my gaps between. Now this is a little bit harder, but you would kind of crinkle up that and you'd keep doing that. So you go up and you just keep making these little pleats in it, right? Hopefully it's staying straight. And then when you pull it, it pulls all the way through, so you've got your stitch going all across the length. So it kind of just ran through it. That's why they call it a running stitch. So I've created several different stitches there just by making that pleat in there. So I'll try it. I'll show you one more time. Okay, so we're bunching it up, going through, bunching it up, going through, bunching it up, going through. It's a little bit harder to keep it straight like this unless you've got something to guide you, like you've already drawn it on. And there. Okay, I've got all my bunches, and then I'm just going to pull that through. Just like that. Okay, so that's your running stitch. So if you notice you've got a little gap there, you can kind of just pull these other pieces because they're all connected until you've got it straightened out and even. Okay, that's your running stitch.